Hey, what's up, everybody? Michael here, and today I want to talk about all of this brand new PlayStation 4 hacking news that has just recently came out. Now, let's go ahead and begin with the very top story, which is this repo that just dropped a little bit ago, and it is by a person that is named Gezine. Now, most of you may not know who Gezine is, and let me just give you a very quick reminder to that. Most of you are familiar with Remote Lua Loader, and so Remote Lua Loader is actually based on Gezine's finding that allows games built with the Artemis engine to load arbitrary Lua files. So if you just jump over here really quick, you can see this is really where all of the remote Lua loader stuff started because this is the person that discovered it. Now, beside them already creating one of the most famous things that we've been using, especially in recent times, they also have been doing some other work, which is evident right here. Now, before I go too much into the details, the reason that this is significant is because things such as this right here, these PS4 expensive Lua disk, we will no longer have to use them anymore. Now, this does not affect the PS5, but I'm going to get into that in just a minute. The other thing that it means is these devices and pretty much PP Pawn is over. We don't have to use this as an exploit anymore. Now, you will need a few things in order to use this new jailbreak. And by the way, right now it just does Hello World. Obviously, the full implementation is coming, but you will need a working Blu-ray drive on your PlayStation 4. And you'll also need a Blu-ray burner and a rewritable disc because you might be updating it from time to time. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the README, which was included with the project. And what it states here is BDJB for up to PS4 12.50. Now, again, keep in mind this says BDJB. This is not Lua. So again, you could just burn a disc with one of these instead of buying one of those expensive games. Now, one thing that you will see right here is that this entry point goes up to 12.50, but with Laps, it's currently maxed at 12.02. So what that means is that you will be able to use this right now with the PlayStation 4 up to version 12.02. Now, there was some notes in here about wondering if this was the same exploit that was reported by the Flow and fixed at 12.52. And then we saw here that the Flow just confirmed this is not his exploit. And so this is pretty much a early Christmas present. And again, it is confirmed right down here that no, this won't work on a PlayStation 5. Now, down here in the notes, it tells you which file that you'll need, and basically you can put in your own IP address for network logging. Now, this is what he is currently using, and he shared a video of what this process looked like over on Twitter. Okay, so on his PlayStation 4, he just loaded up his BDJB disk. And right there, you'll see a Python instance that is logging everything that is happening. We get a notification up there at the top that says Hello World. So right there from the command prompt, you can see that the sandbox escape was achieved. It sent a notification and it called a function and then it returned back successfully. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and get started with this, you can just come right up here to the releases and we're going to download the hello world.iso image. Once you download that, go ahead and connect up your Blu-ray writer and we're going to go write image to disk and we're going to select a file, which is going to be our hello world.iso. And the rest of this, you can pretty much leave this as it is. We're going to go ahead and press right here. So at this point, it's going to go ahead and erase the disk and it will get that written to it. Now, while it is doing that, if you do want image burn, you can simply go over to the site here, which is just image burn. click on download, and then download it for your system. Okay, so mine is done here, and so let's go ahead and switch over to the PlayStation 4. Okay, so I'm over here on my 12.02 PlayStation 4, and as you can see, I'm not jailbroken or anything like that. I just popped in the Blu-ray disc here, and so we do need to go ahead and turn on HDCP. You will hit this too, so I decided to leave this part in here. You basically go into your settings, system, and then enable HDCP. Okay, let's go ahead and let's run it again, and you will see the Hello World notification. And yeah, that is pretty much it. It just pops up that hello world dialog message. Now, again, if you are interested in getting the network logging, you can just come right up here to source org bdj and then go right in here to the status.java. And if we scroll down just a little bit, right there is the IP address that you could change. Now, if you do change this, you obviously need to go ahead and recompile the ISO image. But what is also nice is that the actual log that was shown in the original demo here, you have access to it as well. It's just called log.py. And I did take a look at this and I noticed that you don't have to set any of the interfaces here. You don't have to change this 0.0.0.0 because this will just accept connections from any IP. So you would just need to get Python installed on your machine in order to take advantage of that. Now, that is one of the biggest exploits that folks are talking about at the current moment, but there is one more that I want to talk about before I leave you here today. And that is this project that I have been following that is called Laps3c0re. Now, this project here of lately has been getting a number of new commits to it, so we might have something that we can play with in just a little bit, but as of today, it is listed as a work in progress. And if you're wondering what this is just using Laps plus Master Core. Yes, that thing that we had to use Okage Shadow King to create something called Laps3c0re. So it states here that this is a port of Laps, which is a kernel exploit implementation by ABC using Master Core by Macaulay as an entry point. Now, a person posted this on Discord, which I took a screenshot of, and I stated, y'all are going to make me buy another used PlayStation 4 to show this off. But right here, D-Link Turtle was able to get Gold Hen running on a PlayStation 4. Now, as far as what version he was using, obviously it has to be one that is currently supported by Gold Hen at the moment. But it is really nice to see that we will be able to chain Master Core with Laps and have another entry point into the system. Now, as you all know, you will need to get that Okage Shadow King game on your PlayStation 4. Now, I bought this game back in the day and obviously loaded it up on a few PlayStation 4s, but so much time has passed, I've wound up selling those, and I don't actually have a PlayStation 4 with that game on it. So who knows? I might have to buy another used PlayStation 4 to show that off. Anyways, it is the weekend, and I wanted to leave you something else fun to check out, and that is that you can get the fake package to Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, and this is a game that just came out a couple of days ago, and it is absolutely fantastic. Anyways, thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and heck, share this content on Reddit and other places just like that. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, see you on the next one. Michael